Hi, I'm Marshall. I'm the owner of Going Gear, and I'm here in our store in Smyrna, Georgia. This is the quick and dirty review of the Olight S Mini limited edition lights. Alright, so here we are with the 6 different finishes of the Olight S Mini. 3 titanium and 3 copper. You've got neutral white XML2 LEDs on the titanium, and then you have cool white XML2 LEDs on the copper. A little bit heavier weight on the copper, but these are so small. I mean, you can see how small they are in the hand that you really are not going to notice the weight in the hand. It is definitely apparent when you have a titanium in one hand and a copper in the other, but the copper weight is not bad at all and super lightweight on the titanium. 550 lumens on max output. They'll go all the way down to 0.5 lumens. And if you want to see the full specs, they're on our site, or here they are real quick. You can pause and take a look at those, see all the different outputs. You've got 110 meters of beam distance. These lights have optics instead of reflectors. Optics give you a nice, smooth, clean, even beam. They've been using these in the Baton series for a while, and they work out really well in up close and medium range kind of stuff, and you'll see that better when we go outside. You've got a nice pocket clip on there, nice deep carry pocket clip. It cannot be reversed, but it's set in place, which is really nice for switch orientation. So you know that the switch is always opposite the pocket clip, and you can remove that if you want it. You've got some PVD finishes on some of these, so the PVD finish ones are going to be everything except for the bead blasted titanium and raw copper. The finishes that you have, here's the bead blasted titanium. You've got that rose gold around the switch and then the bezel. There's your pocket clip. And then here is the rainbow PVD of the titanium. Here is the polished titanium. Here is the raw copper, so you're going to get that nice tarnished look. Here was one of the S1 coppers, just to give you an idea of what it's going to look like after you have it for a while. But they'll come sealed in a bag from the factory, and you're going to have a nice personalized tarnish once you start using it, which myself and a lot of other people actually absolutely love. Here is the rose gold color. They call it rose gold, but it honestly looks more of like a bronze to me. And you've got the blue around the switch and the bezel. And then here's the black copper, which I didn't really understand when they first told me about it, but it actually looks really nice. I was really surprised with how nice I thought this was when it came in. It's a cool finish. It looks nice. It feels really good with the weight. So there's your 6 different finishes. Let's talk about the interface on these. So the interface, if you've seen the Baton series, you're already going to be familiar with this. Tap the switch to turn it on, press and hold. It'll cycle through your different outputs. From on or off, double click, it'll go straight to the max output of the 550 lumens. Triple click from on or off, and it'll go into strobe. Press and hold from off, and it'll go straight into moonlight. Keep on pressing and holding, and it will go into a lockout. So it'll be locked out, it'll just flash in that moonlight, and then press and hold to get it back out of there. These come with the CR123 battery. You can also put a rechargeable CR123 in there if you want. One thing to note is that the battery is oriented opposite of how they normally are. So the positive end is towards the tail cap on these. And there's a battery isolator disc that comes in there. So just remove that before you try to start using the light. One thing to note about the max output, like pretty much every single other light that we sell, it's going to drop after a little while. So it's going to be 550 lumens for a minute and a half. And then it's going to drop to 300 lumens for the rest of the runtime. And then, of course, you have the lower outputs to get that great battery life. Okay, that's the interface and everything. Let me actually show you the packaging real quick, because people always ask about this. Here's the packaging on the copper. Here's the packaging on the titanium. Make sure you check inside your packaging, because they all have these cards, and Olight is giving away a bunch of lights. So if your serial number matches one of these serial numbers, they're giving away all these different lights. So it's pretty cool. Make sure you check the serial number. It's underneath the pocket clip. All right, let's take a couple of these outside. We'll take one of the copper, one of the titanium. We'll show you how they do outside. All right, got a couple of the S Mini versions outside. Let's go ahead and try them out. We're going to do the copper version, the cool white first. Just go ahead and crank it up to that max output. 550 lumens out of such a compact light. It's really impressive. So that tree right there is 30 feet away. Dock house down there on the lake is 100 feet away. Let's zoom in just so you can see what that looks like down there. Really cool finishes on these. Smaller than last year's version. Higher output. Really impressive what they managed to do with these lights. Let me show you the other outputs. There's your low. Good for up close kind of stuff. We'll just cycle through the other ones. And then your moonlight. Awesome for up close kind of stuff, and you get that amazing battery life out of that. All right, let's go ahead and try out the titanium, the neutral white. I personally prefer neutral white. It's totally a personal preference. You can see it makes greens and browns look a little bit more green and brown. You get that higher CRI, but you get slightly lower output, so it's a little bit of a trade-off, but I like the colors, so I tend to go for neutral white. There's the tree, there's the dock house down there. Let's zoom in on that. You can see everything's lit up really well. Nice wide beam on this, very uniform beam that just lights up a wide area at once. Same as the recent Baton series lights that they've released, like the S1 and the S1R, S2R. Similar beam to those. I'll show you the lower outputs on the neutral. I like that slow fade, that's pretty cool. And then there's your moonlight. And then we'll do them real quick, one after the other. There's your cool white. There's your neutral white, just so you can see them. Okay, so there you go. That is the limited edition Olight S Mini as of the time of the video. We have a healthy amount of them. I can't promise how long that will be in effect because last year the limited edition sold out super fast, way faster than we expected. So I encourage you to get your order in if we still have them in stock. If you like them, you can buy them from me at goinggear.com. As always, get going and start something. Thanks for watching.